Have you ever been withheld from a report card because you weren't able to pay for a lost or overdue book? Have you ever not been able to fully participate in a class because you weren't able to find or purchase the right book? This is two of many reasons why I believe textbooks should be free. In the last past 10 years, the pricing of textbooks has raised a total of 82%. This is three times the rate of inflation, which is absolutely ridiculous. One problem that students have ran into is the fact that they cannot shop around for the most affordable book, being that a professor has a certain idea on what book that you need for class, nothing more and nothing less. This gives more control to the publisher, them being able to keep the price high and being able to renew it every 1 to 2 years. By renewing it every 1 to 2 years, this eliminates the option of being able to use a used book. In recent studies, 65% of students decided against buying their required books for their class. Of that 65, 94% of those students were worried that not having the required book would affect their grade, which is not fair. In this last year, I have taken two college classes that required three different books. I myself only bought two of them. I knowingly accepted that I would not be able to participate in some activities and that I might have a lower grade because I couldn't find the correct book. I was not the only one in my class that knowingly accepted this decision, which I believe is unfair. Also, high rates and prices on books have led to not being able to take as many classes each semester. Some professors like to use two different books per class. That means one book for this semester and a different book for the next semester, which can result in $200 for each class. This all can result in spending a longer time in college, which is even more money, which is also unfair. Let me break it down in some basic math for you. If you are on a 4-year plan, there are 5 classes per semester. There are 8 semesters, which means you have 40 classes. You have 40 different books, and it's $100 per book. That's $4,000 spent on books alone. When already having to think about getting into college itself and paying for the classes, we shouldn't have to worry about paying an extra $4,000 on books alone. One of the new ways that has come about to solve this problem is online books. Online open books are given to us by professors, which can save each student $100 per class. If the whole University of Wisconsin were assigned one open textbook a year, there would be a whopping $6 million in student savings, which could be spent on many different other things that we have to worry about. One argument that some people may have is, why not just take out a loan and pay for it that way? This argument is invalid because either way we are still paying for textbooks that are overpriced. Paying for textbooks can leave us in debt and up to $30,000. So taking out a loan would leave us in even more debt. Just add $30,000 onto that. Another way I believe that we can fix this is by using our tax money, something that we pay for and we're going to have to pay for the rest of our lives. If we're going to have to pay for it, we might as well take it out of our taxes. We pay for school and different things like that, so why not pay for our textbooks? Education and knowledge should be free. We shouldn't have to pay and stress out for something that's already programmed in our minds. The pricing of textbooks should not affect us this much. How many classes we take, or even the chance of getting a lower grade because we can't find the correct textbook. Money is becoming harder and harder to come by. Classes shouldn't be becoming harder to come by as well. If we were to use online textbooks or even pay for them with our taxes, there would be a lot more graduates and there would be a lot less college dropouts. So, by choosing one of these options, I believe that our generation will succeed tremendously. So, if we were to just pay for our books and everything like that, there would be $30,000 worth of debt, which is unfair.